Here we go, here we go. Welcome to the live stream. Another watch along. It's round 3. Ding ding. It's time to fight. And tonight's battle is Wellington Phoenix taking on Western Sydney Wanderers. I'm keen for this game. I'm so keen for this game because these teams have actually started off the season in quite different, but I think these teams are coming from different expectations. Wellington Phoenix, a draw and a win to start the campaign. For Western Sydney Wanderers, 2 draws. 2 draws for them. And already hearing from some Wanderers fans, a little bit of, just a little bit of, questions in terms of whether it's going to get clicking for them, how long it's going to get going, how long it's going to take for it to get going, that sort of thing as well. I can see some people in the chat. Doss is here. Dingo is here. I see some familiar faces. Conscript. Conscript coming in with I hope Phoenix wins. Yeah, let's drop some predictions right now. Let's drop some predictions. And if you guys didn't see, I posted on Twitter today that my prediction, or if you saw the prediction video that I did from yesterday, my prediction is for a 1-1 draw. A 1-1 draw. Wanderers, I thought were really impressive in the Sydney derby. Less impressive last week against the Jets. I thought the Jets overall were probably the better side. Wellington Phoenix have proved a lot of people, myself included, wrong so far this season. Just 2 games. But obviously defeated the Mariners last week and picked up a gritty 1-1 draw against MacArthur FC. Stephen is in here. And we've got Marcus in here as well. How's it going, guys? Hope everyone's had a good week. Hope everyone's doing cool. And yeah, man, we are here for round 3. It's always when the build up to the A-League, it always feels like it takes ages to get going, and then when it finally does, it just comes thick and fast, and all of a sudden we're almost 3 rounds into this competition. So we're keen, man. Let's drop some predictions. I want to see some predictions. I want to see drop some goal scorers if you want to be extra bold with that. For my 1-1, I'm going to go goal scorers. I'm going to go David Ball, and I'm going to go Tom Hammond, just to play safe. Hammond to score against his former side. Of course, Tom Hammond coming up against his former side. Doss says, I tipped Wanderers to win 3-0. I got abused on your Twitter post. Oh, dude, I think because actually I found that a couple times actually on TikTok and stuff and on Twitter. There's because I predicted. I mean, when you do a ladder prediction, no one's ever going to win, right? No one's ever going to be happy. I mean, so I predicted Wellington to come last, and now a lot of people are sort of a little bit upset about that. Lockie's coming in with a 2-2. The lineups are 50-50. Let's jump to the lineups right now. Actually, we've got the team news. So right now, we're looking right here. You should see the Wellington Phoenix lineup for this game, which there's only one change to the lineup to the team that defeated Central Coast Mariners last week, and that is Josh Sotirio dropping out. Ben Old coming in for his first start of the A-League season. Young attacking midfielder. David Ball pushes up top alongside Gary Hooper. Gary Hooper, I thought was quite impressive last week against Mariners. And then for the Western Sydney Wanderers, some interesting changes. This is sort of I actually mentioned it in my in a preview video that I did talking about Jack Rodwell, and he's been quite impressive. Jack Rodwell in the cameo appearance he's made so far this season. Jack Rodwell makes his A-League starting debut tonight. How exciting! That means so Petrados drops to the bench, which is a move that makes a lot of sense because Dimmy has underperformed so far. He hasn't been able to get himself into games. He hasn't been able to have real influence in the games. So it's looking like that Antonis is going to be shifting up as number 10. Whether they play like a 3-man midfield, maybe like a 4-3-3 potentially, but we're going to go with that 4-2-3-1. And of course, should mention as well, Kajiro Ogwa starting on the wing. Nazarene drops out as well. Yeah. We're looking at some more predictions here. Dingo says 2-1 Wanderers. SB Forces 4-1. Dingo says Wellington always prove us wrong somehow. Wellington, I think they're good at that now. We're I think people find it very easy to sort of write them off, and then they always prove us wrong. So, yeah, man. Marcus says Piscopo to score for Wellington. That's a pretty safe bet. I could see Piscopo scoring for sure. That's right. Rodwell starting, Nicholas. That is right. Yeah, it's going to be fast. Yeah, you're right. It is going to be fascinating, Nicholas, seeing him, how long he's going to last. I don't imagine he'd be able to run out the full 90 minutes just yet. The appearances that he's had off the bench is what I think he got maybe half an hour last week. So I imagine we'll see Dimmy come off the bench and maybe whether Antonis drops back to holding mid, and Rodwell comes off. So, yeah, man. Harry says, according to FIFA, we will win 2-1. Hemed and Rodwell to score. Rodwell has had a couple bangers from outside the box. Hey, those two long range strike. Well, the second one, the one last week wasn't a long range strike, but he did this really good move where he's just sort of like shifting through the defenders and had the strike and goal, and it should have been a goal. It was a fantastic save in the end. But yeah, man. Neon JD, how's it going? It says 2-1 to the Knicks, even though I'm a Wanderers fan. I know the Knicks nearly always beat us. I remember, yeah, I do remember some entertaining games last season. There was that game where Cam Devlin scored a bomb, right? That I believe that was the last time these sides met at Bankwest Stadium when Wanderers played Wellington. It was a tense affair. I remember it being really close. Stephen coming in with a 4-0 Wanderers. Oh, look, it would be convincing. It would be a convincing result if it's a 4-0 Wanderers result. And here's the thing, right? It's probably worth touching on Carl Robinson. And, even before the season even kicked off, there seemed to be a bit of pressure on him, you know what I mean? Because obviously they've brought in, there's a new culture that they're trying to instill in the club. Well, not a new culture, but I guess a more well-defined culture, bringing in players from Western Sydney, trying to really make that culture like as strong as possible and have that identity, really stand out for them this season. And he's got the personnel. Like when you look at the players at the club, like bringing in players like Dimitri Petrados, Tom Ahmed, Kajiro Ogwa so far has looked pretty impressive. Jack Rodwell. This is a side that should be challenging the top sides in the competition, in my opinion. And even the younger players that they've got in, Thomas Aquilino's fantastic, Tate Russell off the bench, and, some solid midfielders in Ugarkovic. And don't forget Keanu Bacchus to come back from injury soon as well. So they've got depth as well, the Western Sydney Wanderers. They should be succeeding, in my opinion. So a 4-0 win would sort of silence the early critics, I guess. And I think that'd be a big shock from a Wellington point of view, because Wellington so far have looked, especially defensively and structure-wise, really, really, really solid. Okay. Conscript says you should make a graphic that shows your match prediction. Just saves people asking who've just tuned in. That's probably a good idea. That's probably a good idea, eh? But if you guys didn't hear, 1-1. 1-1 my prediction, and I know it's a bit of a boring prediction, but I'm gonna stick by that. I think this is going to be, both teams have showed really good structure so far this season. Wanderers did get a little bit exposed last week against the Jets, but yeah. Doss has thoughts on Sturridge not playing again. Is that a thing? Has that been confirmed for this weekend? If so, I have not seen that. Are you referring to this weekend on Sunday? Yeah, man. Lucas says Hooper to score a double. He's one of the more likely options for Phoenix, that's for sure. Lucas says, victory in your prediction. Have said, my prediction was 2-0 victory. That's correct, yeah. Who to score for victory? Let's go Jake Brimmer. And we'll go Mark Yotta to score his first A-League goal off the bench. Yeah. Yeah, the Tottenham Hotspur. I am repping tonight. My Spurs jersey, of course. Tottenham won in the Premier League this morning, 2-0 against Brentford. Let's go. Come on, you Spurs. We are, how far away from kickoff are we? Oh, we've got about 7-ish minutes until kickoff. Good to see you all in here. Thanks for joining me for these live streams. Oh, by the way, I should mention, this is sort of going to be like a regular Friday night thing now. So I've already done like two watch-alongs for the two opening weekends. I should say the two opening rounds, first two rounds of the season. So every Friday night, you'll be sure to find a watch along here. So Friday night is Watch A-League with Coast Watch Football night. So yeah, dude. Hamza says victory should at least win by 4-0 because Perth are missing Brad Jones, Brandon O'Neill, and Dan Sturridge. Oh, look, it's certainly a blow losing those players. They are a weaker squad with some of those big guys, some of those big guns, I should say. That light's super bright. Let me just turn off this light in the background. That's a bit better. We're currently operating with a brand new webcam. A brand new webcam that I literally opened out of the box half an hour ago. So, plug and play. Lockie asks, favourite A-League players? At the moment, for my Mariners, I've got to go with, I'm loving watching Josh Nisbet at the moment. I think he's in some good form. Max Ballard. Max Ballard has settled into the Mariners squad really, really well. Yeah, man. Am I a Spurs fan? You better believe it. You better believe it. Sturridge still not fit to play. Brad Jones picking up a knock. Brandon O'Neill still waiting on his wife to give birth. Yeah, it's not ideal for them, hey, and especially considering that Perth Glory, one of the teams, like it's really interesting sort of seeing in these opening rounds, like which teams are going to fall away, and Brisbane Roar have lost their first 2 games. I think they'll bounce back, and I even predicted them for a win at home this weekend against Adelaide. Perth Glory, the one team I'm concerned about dropping away, just because they've got such a long run away from home, and especially when they're without their captain Brandon O'Neill, who is like so key to them and their play. Ooh. Hamza says, Roderick Miranda to pocket Fornaroli. That'll be an interesting matchup, actually. That'll be an interesting matchup. Fornaroli scored many goals at Amy Park in the last few years. Potentially. And we'll see if there's any technical stuff-ups this week, eh? It's obviously been publicly discussed, the technical shortcomings of Paramount Plus. I mean, overall, it's been pretty fantastic. Obviously, all the A-League coverage, but as we know, some people not. We expect top quality coverage, and there's some pretty funny technical glitches last week as well. So man, we'll keep an eye on that in this game as well. We aren't too far away from kickoff. We're like 3 minutes away from kickoff, man. How good. Let's go. Dos says, I feel hurt from you saying that City would beat West United 2-0. I think, I don't know. I think that's a fair shout. I think Melbourne City squad is just a step ahead of Western United, in my opinion. Western United are great, but Melbourne City are still too good. Should be too good in the end. Where can I find the broadcast for the game? On Paramount Plus. On streaming service Paramount Plus. Opening graphics. Here we go. It's weird that they haven't cut to the game yet. The kickoff should be in, unless my stream's delayed, dude. It should be up to... Yeah, should be fine. Kickoff should be in 2 minutes. But they're still having a chat. Mark Milligan and Andy Harper chilling out on the couch. It's either always the bomber jacket or like just the collared shirt, eh? So we're seeing a lot of bomber jackets in commentary. Dos says, I respect your thoughts, but I hope you're tragically wrong. Oh, dude, could totally be wrong, and it would be a big upset, I think, if Western were to get a win there, yeah, because Melbourne City we're expecting Melbourne City to do as well as they did last year. Barry's in here. How's it going, Barry? Hope you've had a good week, man. Doing a watch along for the Adelaide game? Not this week. Yep. Yeah, man. So, watch-alongs at the moment will just be Friday nights. So Friday night is our Coastwood Football watch-along night, which I'm looking forward to doing more of. An Adelaide fan in the chat. That's right. Yankees winning Golden Boot. The Spurs shirt. That's right. We got the Spurs shirt out. Tottenham win today. Tottenham win this morning. So got to pull the Spurs shirt out, of course. Lockie asks, prediction for the Sydney FC Jets game should be an interesting one. I'm tipping a 1-1 draw. My prediction's 2-1 Jets. 2-1 Jets. There's a lot more optimism around the Jets at the moment than there is at Sydney FC. Where can I get Paramount Plus? On the Paramount Plus website. All right. I missed the FIFA stream on Thursday. No stream this week. There was no stream on Twitch this week. Whew. I did hear about that. England's women's team are winning 20-0. My goodness. My goodness me. 20-0. How did that even happen, man? That's a crazy scoreline. All right. Is there something going on with the stream or the game that I don't know about? Because it is 7:46 and we are still in ads. It's a 7:45 kickoff, right? As far as I know, it's 7:45 kickoff. So unless I've missed something. Everyone's still in the pre-game chat, right? On the stream, right? It's just still the pre-game chat. So who knows what's going on, eh? It's a weird one. Almost ready for kickoff. Stay hydrated, everyone. Summertime down under. How good, eh? How good. Lockie saying Clayton Lewis will score a screamer today. I'm calling. All right. Big call, but let's see if it happens. Am I streaming tomorrow night? Not tomorrow night. Just tonight. Friday nights. Friday nights is live watch long night. Game is delayed 5 minutes. Thank you. Thank you for backing me up with that information. Gives us a couple minutes to get ready for this game. Neon says if they mess up on this week's Wanderers game too, I'm going to laugh so hard. Yeah, obviously, if you guys didn't know, in the Wanderers Jets game, audio was lost for like a solid 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. It was a while, and yeah, that was. I've never watched an A-League game where the audio's dropped out for that long. Like it's just nothing. It was so weird, man. Very bizarre. You are a Central Coast fan, correct? You can. Oh, you can look at. You can say, oh, where is it? Over there. Got the sneaky scarf in the back. Look at that, perfectly. The A-League ball Marin scarf out there as well. Met Archie Thompson outside GMHBA Stadium in Geelong. Nice. He's a funny guy, Archie. I know people criticize his commentary and everything, and all that, but I don't know. I think we need comedic people like that, people with some character in the A-League football world. You know what I mean? All right, kickoff should hopefully be just around the corner. 7:49 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time. Where are you guys tuning in from, by the way? Let me know where you're tuning in from. Is anyone not in Australia? Because it's always interesting. Sometimes we get people, international views, which is kind of cool. But yeah, let me know, man. Oh, Barry's coming in with the Wanderers 2, Phoenix 0. Decent. Could happen. Conscript said I didn't like him as a player, Archie Thompson. Tuning in from Western Sydney. Baddo Bay, nice. How crazy is this? In New South Wales, we're having some weird-ass weather. Last couple of days have actually been sunny, which has been nice after weeks of rain. Weeks of rain. And now we are finally getting some sun, but it was raining earlier this afternoon. Will the game start? Hopefully. I know, right? Apparently it's been pushed back a few minutes. So, yeah, dude. Should be around the corner. Hopefully. Hopefully. I believe it's, yeah, they're just coming out of ad break now, it looks like. So hopefully this is it. And we are keen for this game. Tuning in from Fairfield, very nice. It's this is a game I'm very curious to see. Like, the result of this game could impact some things. Like, I think if Wanderers lose this game, there's some pressure on Carl Robinson, more pressure. If Wanderers win this game, all of a sudden it gives a different complexion to the start of their campaign. They got 1 win and 2 draws, which isn't that bad. Though it doesn't look that bad, you know. Here we go. They're thrown to the stadium. Looks like a decent crowd. Of course, down in Wollongong. I was actually down there on Saturday. I was down there 6 days ago at this stadium to see the Mariners. Unfortunately, my Mariners lose to Wellington Phoenix. But a really nice stadium, man. I didn't realize how close. I knew it was close to the ocean. Didn't realize how close it actually was to the ocean. It was very close, and it was rather windy. That wasn't the best weather that day. Certainly was not. Do we get to watch it or not? Yeah, I know, right? Hopefully it should kick off in a second. All right. Yeah, good turnout from Wanderers fans there, I'm seeing, actually. Really good turnout. Do. Come on, you Wanderers. Ooh. Western Sydney Wanderers are donning their 3rd kit, everyone. Happy with the Spurs result? You bet. You bet. We got the dub in the end. It's a good one. Oh. All right. Where is the game? The game. Do you mean where's the kickoff of the game, or where's this game being played? Looks like teams are coming out right now. Being played down in Wollongong, on the south coast. Look at that. What do you guys make? Okay, what do you guys make of this Wanderers 3rd kit? What do you guys make of the Wanderers 3rd kit? I think it looks kind of dope. I think it looks dope. Where can I watch? It's available to stream on Paramount Plus. Streaming service Paramount Plus. Looks like decent weather there. It's not raining or anything. Dos says not a fan of their 3rd kit. Too much going on. Apparently, I was told by a Wanderers fan that apparently all like, so it's got all these like lines and stuff. It's a weird geometric design. Apparently, it's meant to be like all of the lines leading to the logo is meant to be. Oh, and there we go. We'll get our first glitch. The lineup glitch from Paramount Plus just glitched out there for one of the teams. Our first glitch of the weekend, and we're barely a few minutes in. But apparently, all the lines on like the Wanderers kit is meant to represent like all of the like the grassroots sort of leading to the Western Sydney Wanderers. Is meant to be like all of the youth players, sort of, you know what I mean, like leading to the club, bringing it all together in the club. So. I like it. I like it when it's got when it has, you know, there's meanings, there's hidden meanings sort of under, not hidden meanings, but you know, there's a deeper meaning to it, I should say. And the home kit has the 10 stripes to represent the 10 seasons, which is nice. Yeah, man. Coast Watch Footy, are you an Aussie? I am indeed. Really good turnout of Wanderers fans. They're showing some shots in the stadium of the Western Sydney Wanderers fans, and there's a good turnout. RBB's there in numbers, man. Here we go. Keen to see Ogawa in action. His first start in the A-League. Rodwell as well. All right. You know, I'm just going to put it out there now. I wouldn't be surprised if it ends like 0-0. Just like defense against defense. But, having said that, that's the exciting thing. We're still at the point where anything can happen in these games. Anything can happen. So, we'll see how we go. Thanks, little pig with Minecraft. Keep up the good work. Thanks. Appreciate it. All right, here we go. Finally about to get started after a bit of a delayed kickoff. We are underway in Wollongong. Alrighty. Here we go. Okay. Who's gonna stamp their authority in the early stages of this game? Who shall it be? Robbie Thompson and Andy Harper in commentary. Actually, I really enjoyed Robbie Thompson as commentator. As Phoenix looked to get it forward early. Deflection. I like Robbie Thompson. I think he's great. And unpopular opinion, I actually did like Brenton Speed as well. A lot of people didn't like Brenton Speed, but I actually really enjoyed him. Really liked him. It was great. Here you go, Jack Rodwell getting on the ball early. Wellington Phoenix in that 4-4-2 defensive shape when they don't have the ball. Was very hard for the Mariners to break down last week. It was causing issues for us last week. That's for sure. Ben Old getting a rare start in the A-League. Young attacking midfielder at Wellington Phoenix. Keep an eye out for him as well. McGarry. Ooh, nice work. James McGarry's looked good so far this season. I thought he was really impressive against the Mariners last week. I was almost going to sneak him into my team of the week. But I put in Adama Traore. Thought Traore was good as well. For the Wanderers. Throw looking for ball. Comes down for Hooper. Across now. Blocked. Callan Elliott. Callan Elliott, man. Doss says you think, oh, you're talking about Brenton Speed. Brenton Speed got excited really easily, which I love. You want to see someone in passionate commentator, not a monstrous voice. Oh, sorry, monotonous voice. Yeah, he did get, Brenton Speed did get really hyped. Hey, he was really, which I think, yeah, I like, man. I agree with you. I liked. Wearing the Spurs shirt so no one asks. Yeah, well, wearing the Spurs shirt because of course Spurs won this morning, but yeah, I guess that does help for that, for because every stream that I do, that's right, there's a dozen or so people asking which Premier League team I go for, which is funny. We're not even talking about Premier League here. Western Sydney Wanderers getting some early possession. Oh, here comes Ogawa. Ball comes off him. Gets away from him. Bernie Beanie on the left wing for the Wanderers. Traore with the overlap. Cross. Salma Hamed. Foul on Tim Payne. Tom Ahmed, of course, coming up against his former side. Should be interesting to see how that plays out. Ufuk Talay on the bench, on the sideline, head coach of Wellington Phoenix. Always loves a chat, as we know. It's a great stadium down there. Yeah, there's obviously been a lot of talk lately about around Wollongong, and Wollongong Wolves potentially getting an expansion team in the A League. I think it'd be great. I'd rather see maybe some other areas explored. I think there already are a lot of New South Wales teams. I'd like to see some other areas explored. But having said that, away days in Wollongong, a lot of fun. Have I ever been to an Australia game? I have been to a Socceroos game, yes. Not for a long time, actually. It's been a few years. Obviously, the fact that we haven't had any games in Australia hasn't helped. Carl Robinson, Western Sydney Wanderers coach. I know a lot of Wanderers fans aren't absolutely keen on him. But it's still early days for the Wanderers this season. If they get a win here, it'll make their early season form look a little bit more promising. It won't be easy, though. It will not be easy. A little bit of a slow start to this game, hey? Both teams just a bit of a conservative start. Laws, Piscopo. Oh, decent part. Oh, no, it didn't work out. Oh, but it's going to fall, and the strike is going to go wide. That was David Ball. David Ball for Wellington Phoenix, playing up top. I believe he started out wide these opening two games. Well, not out wide, as more of one of the number 10s, but he's playing up top, where probably his more natural position. Tonight's companion meal is we've got some rice here, so don't mind me if I'm just eating some rice. What did everyone have for dinner tonight? That's always a fun question to ask. Or what are you going to have for dinner tonight? Both questions. Gary Hooper? Nah. Okay. 7-ish minutes into the game. Wellington Phoenix just controlling the game a little bit more so far. Already had a couple strikes on goal. Nothing challenging Mahias at all yet, though. Turkish bread with falafel, buttered bun with spaghetti mince. Interesting, nice. It's always interesting hearing like the different things, eh? Apparently that slaps. Nice. Game day eggs for dinner. How good. I don't think I've ever had eggs for dinner. I just relate eggs to being a breakfast food. All right. Wellington Phoenix got some decent field position here. McGarry cutting inside. Rufa not working out. Conscript undecided what I'm having for dinner. Got home about 5 minutes before his stream started. Done 4 hours overtime today. Woo. Those busy work days, eh? Oh, saw a film. It's completely unrelated. Has anyone seen June? The new film June. I saw June today. Enjoyed it. I enjoyed it very much. Thought it was epic. Yeah, has anyone seen June? I know that's completely off topic, but I thought I'd throw it in there. Wanderers. Wanderers getting forward. Aquilina. Bernie. Pass doesn't work out. Okay. Junior was decent. It was. Yeah, was it good? I thought it was. Yeah, it was really, really great. And there's a lot of hype around it, and I'm keen to see what they do next with it. I'll just say that, without spoiling anything, of course. Nicholas says, Phoenix looks slightly more positive early on. Yeah, they've probably found a couple openings here and there, but overall, pretty slow start to the game for both sides. You saw Venom. It's decent. I haven't even seen the first Venom film, because that's it's been 2 now, right? I'm keen to see this new Spider-Man film, man. I'm into the Marvel stuff at the moment. Stream is delayed, I think. Yeah, it's a bit. They kickoff was late. Kickoff was late for this one. So the timer that you guys can see here on the screen that I've got ticking away should be live, because my stream here should be right up to the minute, to the second, as close as it gets. Stream is usually delayed by 15-20 seconds. Yeah, sometimes there is a bit of that. Yeah. That buffer zone. And hot dogs. Hot dogs for dinner. Nice. I haven't had a hot dog since I was at Central Coast Stadium last season. Of course, I love Central Coast Stadium, but one of the lackluster things there is the food. But is food ever good at stadiums? No, I mean, it's not terrible, but like the chips are generally kind of cold and unsalted. Stream's behind. You're at 10 minutes at the moment. Feel free to, you can pause. I think there's a thing where you could probably just pause this stream and then resume it where you're up to. It just means you might be a bit behind in the chat, but I'll still check your comments. All right, who's going to make the first bold play? This might be it, actually. Nice pass in behind here. It's McGarry on the ball, left side. Oh, dude, great tackle, Aquilina. And is it offside? I think it is. Food at Combank last time I went was really good. Haven't had food at Combank Stadium. Maybe I'll have to check it out next time I'm there, eh? That was a great tackle, Aquilina, though. Thomas Aquilina, young Wanderers fullback. The fullback that's been rumoured in recent weeks. Potentially some European clubs having a look at him, which is not surprising, I guess. Food at Amy Park is goated, says Dingo. The chips are fire. And there we go. Big call. Maybe Amy Park has the best chips in stadium chips in the country. That would make for an interesting video. Just like go to games, but not specifically just for like, match day vlogs or whatever. Just food reviews at stadiums. I'm sure that's already someone's already done that. Hey. Nice to see Clayton Lewis just giving Hamed, his former teammate, a little shove there. Just getting a bit physical on Roofer there, eh? Okay. We love the banter. Is the game on 10? Nah, this one's only on Paramount Plus. Tomorrow night's, I believe it's the Sydney Jets. Is it the Sydney Jets game is on Channel 10 tonight, I believe, yeah. Barry says, Cooper Stadium is getting an upgrade. Yeah. It is indeed, yeah. You could see that in last week's game, hey. They've blocked off that whole sort of, the stand across from the broad, where they do the broad, where the cameras are and all that. They've blocked that off and doing that up, hey. Should be good. A lot of sort of stadiums, there's been a lot of stadium reconstructions or built from scratch in the past decade or so in Australia, it feels like. I'm keen for, Sydney FC's new stadium. The new stadium, from what it looks like in the graphics and stuff, is going to be epic, so I can't wait for that to get built. Phoenix with a corner, comes out. Still in possession, ball comes in. Oh, Mejias claims, but collides with his teammate, dude. Collides with Aquilina, dude. That was a collision and a half. You cop a knee or something. Oh, ouch. Oh, and then Mejias sort of fell quite awkwardly on his leg, on his knee. Ouch. Ouch, man. Look at that. Look at the Wanderers bouncing in the stands. That looks like it's on the upper deck. Oh, how good. It'd be great. It'd be great. I think it'd be great to have an A-League team down there. But yeah, like I said before, I think it makes more sense to go somewhere like either Canberra or a second Queensland team, maybe even Tassie. I think that makes more sense than adding another New South Wales team at the moment, you know? Talking about Melbourne City Stadium, are we? Dandenong apparently getting a stadium. And City may move as part of the Tansy. Haven't heard about. I did know about the building like a facility at Casey Fields, but to move there, I'd be surprised if they move their games there, because Amy Park is sort of like it's a world class venue. Amy Park. Can't imagine they'd shift their games away. But do you know what the capacity is of the stadium? I don't know about that. If it's tackle from Aquilina, apparently didn't get the ball. Yellow card. The tackle looked okay from me initially, to be honest. Let's have a look here on the replay. Oh, okay, yeah, maybe not. Yeah, nah. I mean, maybe he got a toe on the ball. We might get a better view from this angle. I can't see where he got the ball. He didn't get the ball at all there. He just clocked into his legs. Smashed his legs. I'll have to check out this Melbourne City Stadium they're building down in Dandenong. Cool. I think that'd be cool. I would like that. I think it's cool for A-League teams to have their own stadium. It'd be cool, especially for that Melbourne derby, to have, the Melbourne City side of things and the Victory have Amy Park. And then obviously when Western get their stadium built, yeah, I sort of prefer that teams having their own stadiums. All right, here we go. Free kick, Phoenix. Here we go. Clayton Lewis to deliver for Phoenix here. 17 and a half minutes into this game. In towards Gary Hooper's drifted out to the left. Comes back for Lewis. He'll deliver again. Big chance. It was a great run in from Rufer, and he was sliding in and just missed the ball. Alex Rufer. Centimetres away from grabbing the opening goal of the game. It's probably the best chance so far. Fizzed in. Oh, dude, it was the deflection. I didn't see the deflection. That was a tap off a Wanderer's boot. Wow. All right, Clayton Lewis corner here. Phoenix piling on the pressure. Lewis's corner comes in. Headed up. Still on. Can they keep it in? It's in. Ball comes back. Whipped in. Oh, can Wanderers deal with it? They win the free kick. Pressure relieved for Western Sydney. Okay. Well, Wellington Phoenix with the chances early on here. Clayton Lewis playing in some decent balls. Western Sydney Wanderers need to get their foot on the ball. Stamp some authority on this game. Neon says, I would love to see the A-League have a state of origin type thing like the NRL and netball has. I don't know about that. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, it'd be okay. Yeah, I feel like the state of origin, like NRL, like that's obviously a big deal and it's got history behind it and everything. I feel like if the A-League did it, it would just feel a bit gimmicky. You know what I mean? Like similar to, I don't know if you guys recall the A-League All-Stars they did like a decade ago. It just felt gimmicky. Even the kit they had for that was like bright blue and yellow and I think the logo had like stars on it or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I'd rather us focus on just, you know, I wasn't going to say legitimizing ourselves, but like, you know what I mean? Just taking ourselves more seriously, I guess. All right, can Wanderers break here? Rodwell on the ball. Jack Rodwell. Forward. Ball comes back here for Antonis. Wanderers looking to build some decent play here in their attacking third. Can they find an opening? Across, surely. Antonis. Oh. Terry Antonis. Boy, Xander's tuning in. I'm just seeing Xander's comment here. He's at the game live in Wollongong. So good to catch. Good to match every once in a while for fun. Of course, Xander's Sydney FC fan, so wants the Wanderers to lose. All good, Xander. Enjoy the atmosphere. Looks pretty good there. Looks like a nice night down in Wollongong. Okay, Phoenix looking to shift it onto this left side. McGarry involved again. Lewis, nice pass. Oh, cut off there by Reese Williams. Wrong pass there from Williams. There's almost a decent break there on for Wanderers. A wrestle in the middle of the park. Gary Hooper on the ball. Piscopo on the left. Oh, the tricky work. Advantage played. Chance here, Phoenix. Into the box. Can't get through. Wanderers deal with it. And I'll switch a play from Antonis. Cut off. This is twice now Wanderers have sort of had a chance for a breakaway and just given the ball away straight away. You just get this sense that they should be taking maybe more time, just being a bit more patient. Again, a similar sort of, just a mirror image of what we just saw Phoenix looking to break as well now. And can't break through the Wanderers backline. Flavio says Phoenix had no transfer window additions and still look as good as Western Unions on paper. I mean, with the way that Phoenix have started, yeah, you have to say these teams are fairly balanced, and none of these Wanderers players have necessarily, are on top form just yet. So I think that's a fair statement to say. And yeah, that was one of the concerns for Phoenix heading into this season, the fact that they weren't really able to bring in many players, they weren't really able to replace the big players that they lost. Gary Hooper was sort of the only real big name that they brought in. Phoenix so far able to deal with these Wanderers counterattacks. Nothing really breaking through, hey. And like I said at the start, just before kickoff, I was like, you know what, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a bit of a 0-0 game, one of those 0-0 games, where it's just more about defenses than anything. You can see these slow build-up plays at the back. Jack Rodwell. Johnny Katrumbis, of course, getting an extended run in the starting lineup. Arrived from Newcastle Jets this season, starting ahead of Mark Natta and Ziggy Gordon, two players who were sort of mainstays in the Wanderers lineup last season. So he's holding his place in the starting 11. Which, especially if there's someone like Ziggy Gordon, who I thought, in my opinion, was honestly one of the best centre-backs in the league last season. So that's an interesting one, hey? Doss says the proposed Dandenong Stadium was designed to have an initial capacity of 12 to 15k. Yeah, dude. That'd be cool. Especially for Melbourne City, who are a team that don't get the biggest crowd still. Victory definitely pull bigger crowd numbers than them. Ball forward. Oh, no. Hamed loses the ball. Every time there's a slight chance of attack, it gets cut out instantly. Defenses are on top in this opening 24 minutes. 25 minutes now. Or coming up to 25 minutes. Neon says, one thing I don't want to see from Wanderers is if they don't do to sell this season, I don't want them to just replace half the squad. I want them to build a good team over time. I think, yeah, it's when you look at the players that the Wanderers have brought in from this season, all I'll say is that they're certainly looking for a top 6 push. They've got experience in that side. It's not one of the youngest squads. They're when you compare it to teams like, I guess, Central Coast Mariners, or even Brisbane Roar's lineup this season is pretty young. Do I like the NRL? I watch it casually. I don't really follow it too much. Will there be a goal in this first half? Will there be a goal? No one's really no one's really playing too dangerous at the moment in terms of their attacking forays forward. It's been pretty safe so far. Oh, nice. Okay. Wanderers almost got in there. Who's going to score first? Who is going to score? If anyone scores, man. Honestly, at this rate, would not be surprised at all if first half ends 0-0. Wellington Phoenix, having said that, Wellington Phoenix are breaking through here. Chance, Piscopo plays it back. Doesn't work out. Another foul there. Yeah. Aquilina getting his body in there so far this game. He's getting physical. You'd have to say Wellington Phoenix are probably creating the better of the chances so far. That's not saying much, though. It's not like they have been tearing it up or anything. Barry says Wellington Phoenix to score first. It's a safe bet at this rate. Yeah. Doss says, I either want Wanderers to win or Gary Hooper to get some goals for my fantasy. Yeah, I feel like Hooper's a likely goal scoring option. Obviously. I also have Ben Old on the bench. Unfortunately, he's looking good early. Yeah, rare start for Ben Old. I still wish the A-League did their own official fantasy game, man. Would have been good. Little Piglet says, if Western Sydney Wanderers lifted the tempo, could easily be 2-0. I don't know if it would easily be 2-0, but because I feel like Wanderers haven't really created any goal-scoring opportunities as of note just yet. I do think they need to... I mean, what they're doing now is okay, getting some possession. But yeah, one of the key factors. I mean, I know just from watching the Mariners Phoenix game last week is this Phoenix side is hard to break down, man. Like look at this. Look at these 2 blocks of 4, and they rarely leave gaps. Having said that, Wanderers have just found one, and it's Adama Traore on the left who wins a corner. Okay, there we go. The wings. Wanderers going to utilize those wings. Get Traore, get Aquilina involved. Get some overlaps going. That's going to be the way through this Wellington Phoenix side, in my opinion. Stephen tuning in, Brisbane Roar fan. Nice, man. How do you think your side's going to go tomorrow against Adelaide? First home game of the season. I'm tipping Brisbane to get something out of that game, man. Hey, Lockie, it's John. John, what's going on? Good to see you here in the YouTube stream. Phoenix pushing forward here. Gary Hooper on the ball. Pass inside. Doesn't work out. Oh, and terrible back pass from Aquilina. It goes out for a corner. Terrible back pass, man. Don't know what the deal was with that. Did not work out. Corner Phoenix. Half an hour into this game. Is this goal time? Is this goal time? Is this are we about to see a Gary Hooper bicycle kick in the box? Notice how Wellington Phoenix just stack up on the edge of the box and then push in. Look, that's a good tactic. Creates a bit of excitement. Oh, big chance! It's in. Is it a goal? Is he offside? It's Josh Laws. I thought it was offside too. I thought there was a touch and then I thought it was offside. Drama here. After a quiet opening half an hour, ref and the linesman are having a chat. Having a chat. Still, Stephen Lucas, the ref. Linesman's pointing and saying, yep, it's offside. No goal. VAR, of course, will have a look. My initial viewing was offside too. It looked like there was a tap in on the line and a Wellington Phoenix player was just sitting there on the line without any defenders around. And it was sort of passed forward, knocked forward, and Laws was there to tap it in. It'll be interesting to see a replay of this one. But yeah, I reckon it was offside. Hey, here we go. Here's the replay. Ball comes in. Corner comes in from Piscopo. And header comes in. Yeah. Oh, no, hang on. Wait. If Bernie Abini... Oh, sorry, yeah, they got up 2 plays. Yeah, my bad. So there's only one... So Bernie's there. Yeah, it's offside. It's offside, right? Comes off Gary Hooper. In from Laws is offside. Correct decision. It was close. It was certainly close. But yeah, correct decision in the end. All right, Wanderers getting forward now. Traore, good run. Adama Traore in now for Antonis. Long range strike. Ooh, first real decent effort on target there for Western Sydney Wanderers. Antonis will have certainly have some more sights and goal playing in this more advanced role tonight. John says, I swear Garkovic is underrated. He's such a great player. Oh, dude, he is fantastic. He's one of the best central midfielders in the league for sure. He's fantastic. He works so hard. Yeah, man. Love the graphics, bro. Thanks, man. Thanks. It's something that like I think like what would I enjoy? Something that I feel like people don't put up enough is like the lineups. So yeah, and the formations and everything. Not just the lineups, but the actual formations. So I'll adjust them. I always adjust them accordingly to when tactics change or substitutes are made. As Wellington Phoenix could be in here. No, just trickles out for a goal kick. But yeah. Okay, so a couple interesting points here. Wellington Phoenix, goal disallowed. Offside, which is the correct decision. And then just a moment later, Terry Antonis shot from outside the box. So, well, just 5 minutes ago or so, I was talking about it potentially looking like it'll go into halftime at 0-0, which I think it probably still will at this rate. But starting to just open up a little bit with some more chances, which is always good. Jack Rodwell. Look at him. He's a tall man, Jack Rodwell. I think he's like 6'2", right? Or maybe 6'3". He's pretty he's a pretty physical, tall player. Williams heads forward, comes back the other way. Foul. Oh, good intervention there from Traore. Phoenix getting forward. Phoenix getting forward again. Gian says it feels odd watching Wanderers without Mitch Duke. He's sort of become like a well-known player for them now, hey? Who knows? Maybe he'll return once again. Maybe he will return. He was wearing the captain's armband for them as well, hey? It's turned into a real leader of that club. All right. 10 minutes to go in this first half. Long ball forward might work out here for the Wanderers. Oh, no, he's offside. Kajiro Ogwa. Offside. Dingo says City will beat Western United tomorrow night. I have to agree with you. I think City should win that game. If it's anything other than a win for City, then all of a sudden there's some question marks around Melbourne City in their title. It's still obviously they're in the shout. It's still so early. But, just makes things a little bit more interesting, I guess. Come on, you Spurs. That's right. That's right, Samuel. 2-0 win this morning. How good. Wanderers shifting forward here. Nicely done. Bernie Abini. Did you win a foul? Well, the foul went against him. John says, also said you have such a great squad. They do indeed. So much depth as well. They got the win in the FA Cup against Hume City last night, a couple nights ago, and basically played a second string squad almost. Matt Leckie scoring his first goal for City. Oh, nicely done. It's Aquilina shifting forward. Good cover at the back, McGarry. But Aquilina's still on it. Chancey Wanderers in the box. Cross comes in, blocked. Still on. Oh, cleared off the line. Tim Payne. Well. Look at that. Tim Payne's not happy. Payne is not happy. Wanderers looking good at the moment. Ball comes in once again. Ollie Sale will claim that. Too close to the keeper. Too close. Oh, Bernie's down. Bernie's down. Hopefully he's okay. His feet are on the pitch. He's half on the pitch, half off the pitch. Just next to the goal. Is he okay? Just tell him to get off the pitch, dude. Dude, I always hate this. Like, just get off the pitch. He's like right there. Get your treatment. Let's get on with the game. Just like do everything to get on with the game. Barry asks, "Do I follow any cricket?" Nah, not really. I'll watch Australia, of course, when they're playing the tests and stuff, because that's just sort of your iconic Aussie summer. But apart from that, not really. Gian says, "I always thought Katumbas was average, but he looks quite decent this season." Yeah, I mean, at Newcastle Jets, he was, never really a starting player, to be honest. Playing behind, I guess, Bogart and Top Stanley at Jets for a number of years. But Carl Robinson has some faith in him and has started in these first 3 games. All right, chance for a break here, Wanderers. Rodwell. What are they going to do? Are they going to... Okay, switch a play. It's just not clicking for them. Hey, it's always the wrong pass. It was Terry Antonis again, I think, who played the ball, and it just wasn't on. I don't know why they're going for such crazy high-risk passes, It's high risk, high reward, though, right? Oh, we're on the ball. Dude, cut out again. Yeah, man. Well, look, it's been close, but Wellington Phoenix, the better side at the moment. I mean, defensively, they're not really giving Wanderers anything, and even just cutting out these switches of play and getting into their shape. They transitioned into their shape so quickly, man. All right, here we go. McGarry on the ball for Phoenix. Shifting up the left side, poking it through. David Ball loses the ball. Still on though for Phoenix. Comes to McGarry again. Piscopo. Lucas. Back to Rufa and wide now. Okay. What are they going to do here, Phoenix? Building from the back. Let's see some goals. Let's see some action, man. Let's see some action. Wellington Phoenix controlling the ball here towards the end of this first half. Is it going to lead to a goal? Again, very slow play at the moment. Nothing too risky. Looks like both sides will be happy to take a 0-all. Scoreline into the halftime, Sheds. They give the ball away, though, and Wanderers could spring again on the attack. They're looking to go on the counter again. It's Antonis. That's the better pass. Just a safer one to Traore. Comes up to the left here. That's Tom Ahmed that's pulled out to the left and wins a foul. Tom Ahmed wins a foul in a decent position for the Wanderers. Okay. Gian says also, I realise the amount of ex-Newcastle players Wanderers have. That's right. Abini, Ugarkovic, Petratus, Katrumbas. That's right. And even, vice versa. Costa Grozos at Newcastle Jets, as is Matt Yerman. Who else? I feel like there's a few others I'm probably missing in there as well. Mohamed Altai. Anyone else I'm missing? Yeah. So those teams have traded a lot of players, but yeah, a lot of former Jets players in this Wanderers squad. Okay, Ugarkovic will deliver for Wanderers here. And it's a good position, man. Keeping up for Rodwell. Williams, Hemed, they're the attacking threats. Here we go. Up in the air. Ball comes in. Headed clear. Still on for Wanderers. The hit. Over the bar. Over the crossbar from Aquilina. Whoo. Yeah. All right, 0-all at halftime. I'm calling it now. I know we're only a couple minutes out, but It's looking more and more likely at this stage, hey? All good, Dingo. Thanks for tuning in, man. Oh, Chance Phoenix. Piscopo. Good save. Wow. Rennie Piscopo. Good call. Never mind. Wait, no, good call. Yeah, Piscopo almost in there, hey. Corner comes in for Phoenix. Header not on target. It's still onside here for Piscopo. Cross comes in. Doesn't find anyone, man. 2 minutes of added time. 2 minutes of added time here in the first half. Phoenix are looking okay. Piscopo's been involved. Clayton Lewis has been involved. Maybe McGarry has been utilising this left side a lot. But that was not a good delivery in the end. Just these chances being wasted at the moment. All right. Just over a minute to go. Full-time prediction. I'm still back in my 1-1. I think we'll see a couple goals in the second half. Aquilina plays a forward. Oh, Goa can't keep it in again. See, man? Just these wayward passes and stuff like that. Gian says Piscopo is a threatening player. Oh, he is. He likes to take players on. He likes to take players on, and he's very attack-minded. And he's a likely outlet for Phoenix in attack. Hey, Dill's in here. How's it going? Oh, chance in Piscopo. Oh, did Mejias get a touch on that? Piscopo all of a sudden broke a one on the left with the ball. And left footer strike just goes wide. Yeah, it's a goal kick. Mejias didn't get a touch. Ball just chipped over there. And Piscopo strike just wide. Another good chance. Another good chance. Almost scored. That's right. Yeah. A couple good chances at the end there for Piscopo. But it's halftime here between Wellington Phoenix and Western Sydney Wanderers. Probably going to have to say that Wellington Phoenix looking the better out of the two sides so far. What do you guys make of that first half? I mean, some promising signs from the Wanderers. They were getting their ahead, into their taking third at times. But, yeah, man. Dill says, I'm less upset about losing to Wellington after seeing them dominate so far. Wellington are going to be really competitive this season. That's what we've learned so far, hey, from these opening few rounds. Yeah. How come no goal yet? Are they parking the bus? Both sides have really good defensive structures. That's what we've learned from these opening two rounds as well. It's like this Wellington Phoenix side just lock into that 4-4-2 defensive shape in defense. And Western Sydney Wanderers, it's so hard to break through their two holding midfielders and those two centre backs as well. Reece Williams at the back, of course, Wanderers. Stephen says this game will be 0-0. Look, it's a fair shout at this rate. I'm still back at my 1-1. I think we'll see some subs. I mean, we'll definitely, of course, see some subs in the second half. Players like Ben Waine to come onto the pitch. And Dimitri Petratos for the Western Sydney Wanderers. I reckon we'll see both those guys injected for each team. But yeah, it should be interesting. Should be interesting to see how this second half pans out. Of course, this is probably a good time to talk about some of the other action we're seeing in the A-League this weekend. Saturday, Brisbane, Adelaide. Drop your predictions. Brisbane, Adelaide. Who is winning this one? For me, I'm going for my Brisbane 2-1 prediction. They need to get a result after losing their first two games of the season. And Adelaide are looking okay. 2 draws. Draw against Perth. Comeback draw against, of course, against Melbourne City last week. Fortnight's coming in with the Adelaide 3-0. It would be a pretty, be concerning for Brisbane Roar if they were to open their season with 3 consecutive defeats. Yeah. Yaris, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, man. Michael says Adelaide to get the win as well. Gian says, I miss watching Cam Devlin and Kakachi at Wellington. Yeah, Kakachi used to tear it up, eh? How's Kakachi going now in Europe? I hope he's doing okay. I hope he's playing. I hope he's getting some regular games on. 3-3 draw between Brisbane and Adelaide. You know what? That's like not the most ridiculous prediction. Brisbane Roar and here's an interesting stat actually. Brisbane and Adelaide haven't drawn a game since 2016. Like all the games since then have been a win for either side, and are usually have a few goals in them. Eh? Brisbane 1-0 for me. Barry says Brisbane 1, Adelaide 1. Seeing some mixed results so far. Okay. And of course, Brisbane's first home game of the season. I think the fact that they're playing at home after 2, rough away trips for them, they got a little extra incentive to get the win. But, Adelaide going to be a tough test for them. And then, of course, the 2 simultaneous kickoffs. We've got Sydney FC taking on Newcastle Jets. This is a fascinating game to watch, in my opinion, because Sydney FC haven't scored yet in their opening 2 games. Newcastle Jets have showed promising signs. And, of course, Sydney FC lost at home last week to Macarthur FC. Lost at home. So, I think in this game, it's going to be a matter of Sydney FC almost have that little bit of pressure now to get something out of this game. They have to get something out of this game. But yeah, man. And, but yeah, drop your predictions for Sydney FC Newcastle Jets. My prediction, 2-1 to the Jets. I'm going 2-1 Jets win that game. Yeah, man. It'll be interesting. And then kicking off at the same time, Melbourne City taking on Western United. Melbourne City, 1 win against Brisbane Roar, and then, of course, slipped a little bit, just gave away the game there as they drew to Adelaide United. I think in that game, for Western United, Western United have looked pretty good in their first couple of games. They'll need to be, if they're going to get a result against Melbourne City, they have to be performing. Like their key players are going to have to turn it on. And that's, Kilkenny, Diamanti. Lilacqua is going to be busy at the back. And, up top, does Privic start again? Does Dylan Wenzel-Halls come in and start instead? That's going to be interesting to see. So Western United are capable of getting something out of the game. But yeah, like I said, they need to be on top of their game. So drop your predictions for that one as well. Because I'm interested to see what you guys think. Yeah. What do I think of Jack Rodwell's performance so far? He's looked okay. He's looked pretty good. He hasn't had too many major involvements. But he's winning midfield duels from what we've seen, eh? A Jets fan, so saying Jets 3-2. That would be an entertaining game if it was a 3-2 win for the Jets. That'd be pretty epic. Yeah, man. And then on Sunday, Macarthur FC take on Central Coast Mariners. Macarthur FC taking on Central Coast Mariners. The Mariners won all 3 regular season meetings between these sides last season. But of course, the 2 teams faced off in the elimination final last season where the Mariners, I'll take off the lineups, we don't need them on the moment. The Mariners ended up picking up Macarthur picked up the 1-0 win in that elimination final. So yeah, drop your predictions for that one as well. I'm going for 1-1. I'm going for 1-1 in that one. Dos coming in with a 2-0 Western United. It would be a big statement from Western if they got a win against the reigning champions. Lacroix is huge, literally. Yeah. Nothing is going to get past him. Not even 3 Socceroos. Steven says, I like your YouTube channel. Thanks, mate. Central Coast Mariners for life. Thoughts on Messi winning the Ballon d'Or? No strong feelings, to be honest. Steve, how's it going? Good to see you in the chat. Phoenix have created some good chances, so picking them to go on and win 2-0. They're definitely looking the better out of the two sides. I thought Wanderers have been a little just sloppy pushing forward on the counter, and Phoenix, yeah, like Piscopo, 2 good chances there at the back, at the back end of that first half, I should say. So that's I could see that happening. Yeah. Fortnite says, do you think some of the new strikers coming into the league this season underestimated the quality of the league? I don't think it's about them underestimating the quality of the league. I think it's more just about them getting up to full fitness. So I guess that means Prijovic, I guess Juan Lascano, but I mean he's he only came off the bench last week. And then who else? Margiotta for Melbourne Victory. Maresh for the Mariners. Some of these the strikers who have come in. Daniel Sturridge, of course. All of these players aren't at full fitness. So that has to be taken into consideration. I think once we're 8, 9, 10 rounds into the season, hopefully, everyone's fully fit and, got some good minutes into the legs, we'll really see, who's going to turn it on and who's going to flop. All right. I'm going to do a sneaky, I'm going to do a sneaky TikTok live, try and get some of the TikTok gang over here on YouTube. And, we'll see how we go. All right, we're going live on TikTok. Simultaneous live stream here. We love it. Bradley, how's it going, man? Missed the first half, but sitting down for the second. Do you reckon we're a chance? Phoenix overall is a pretty lackluster first half, but Phoenix were the better side. Wanderers were having some decent chances on the counter, but Wanderers could get something out of the game, but they're struggling to break down this Wellington this sort of the 2 banks of 4 that Wellington just set up. It's tricky for anyone to break down. We've seen that so far. Hey, so they're a chance. Wanderers are a chance. It has it's been overall fairly balanced. So Wanderers certainly are still a chance. Will Sturridge end up tearing it up? That's the thing, right? Will Daniel Sturridge end up tearing it up? He's a player that obviously we know his quality, but will he tear it up? I'm not sure, man. We're not sure. We're also doing a sneaky live over on TikTok. What's going on, everyone, on TikTok? Hope you're enjoying your Friday nights. Steven says, go Central Coast Mariners for Sunday. Yeah. Let's go. Got that double vision. That's right. The YouTube, TikTok, double stream. We love it. Of course, doing our live watch along over here on YouTube. What other football leagues do I like? The only other one, honestly, the only one that I really follow is the Premier League. I don't really follow any of the European leagues. So A-League's number 1 for me, and then after that, Premier League. And of course, when the World Cup is on and stuff like that. David says Aquilina's NPL 3 quality. He has had some shaky moments. He has had some shaky moments in this first half. Oscar says Wanderers are so negative, don't have a play style. Yeah, they need to. At times they've just looked a little bit. The counterattacks just aren't working out. They're playing. Terry Antonis is trying to switch play, make a crazy 50-meter pass. It's just not working. So yeah, man. Benjamin, how's it going, man? As a Wanderers fan, I've got mixed feelings over the performance so far. I think we do well at the back, but need to improve going forward. I agree. Overall, it's been pretty stable at the back. Yeah. Harry on the TikTok stream. What's going on, Harry? Jets should get the win this weekend. It's going to be tough, man. Jets coming up against Sydney FC. It's a game that I'm really excited to watch because two sides that need to win because both sides haven't won yet. So both sides are going to be desperate for the win, and those are going to be the exciting games to watch. The sides that haven't won yet, because the longer they, of course, go without a win, the more pressure gets mounted on them. I feel like probably more pressure on Sydney FC. The good thing for Newcastle Jets is, I guess, there's probably not as much pressure compared to Sydney FC. If Sydney FC don't get a result in this game, then there's really going to be some questions thrown around in terms of personnel and stuff like that. And what's going on there at Sydney FC? Because I mean, but having said, it is still early on. We have to mention that. But yeah, man, yeah. Max is saying Aquilina's having a shocker. Yeah, he's it's not clicking for him. He's usually good. I think Aquilina's a fantastic player. But yeah, man. Bay Area says on YouTube, as a Phoenix fan, we need more from midfield. I think there's been some decent passing moves from midfield from Rufer and Lewis, but get Piscopo on the ball, man. On the ball more, man. Seki says, thanks, bro, for making quality A-League content. We need more of it. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. If you're watching over here on TikTok, hope you're doing well. We are currently doing a live watch along for Wanderers Wellington Phoenix. It is halftime between Wanderers and Wellington Phoenix. So head over to Coastwood Football on YouTube if you want to join the live chat on YouTube. Gian on YouTube's on TikTok, I should say, says, I hope for a second half is high scoring. Oh, look, it could open up. It could just explode into action. Both sides have quality, and it could potentially spring into life. But I'm still back at my 1-1 prediction for this game. Yeah. Harry's in the YouTube chat now as a Jets fan. I feel like Sydney will come out firing and will really want to get the win, but hopefully Newcastle will win. Of course, Harry, a Newcastle Jets fan. Yeah, Sydney FC will, especially after last week, will be really on the game to get the 3 points. Yeah, man. Bradley says saying Aquilina is an MPL 3 quality is an insult to all the MPL 3 players. How good. But yeah. So second half isn't too far away. Hey, so everyone, if you're tuning on TikTok, we're gonna jump over to YouTube right now. So feel free to come over to Coastal Football on YouTube and join the chat there. Alrighty. Second half not too far away. Interesting to see if there's any sort of shifts, any changes in personnel. We'll whack those lineups back up again, of course. Phoenix with their 4-2-2-2. Wanderers playing with that 4-2-3-1. Antonis playing as that attacking mid. Does Dimmy come on? Who do we want to see come on? Do we want to see the Wayne train? Do we want to see Dimmy? Who do we want to see? Who's it going to be? Do I play any other games than FIFA, asks Barry. I do, actually. I've been playing a lot of the new Halo game. Not sure if there's any Xbox players in here. Any Halo fans? Of course, Halo Infinite came out, multiplayer came out recently. I've been playing a lot of that. Apart from that, play a lot of Rocket League. Cars with Soccer, if you're not familiar with it. That's always a lot of fun. Yeah, so actually the game, I actually don't play that much FIFA at the moment. It's more so Halo and Rocket League, funnily enough. But yeah, man. And of course, doing some more gameplay stuff on Twitch, Coastwood Football on Twitch, if you wanna watch there. That's where we're doing all the gameplay stuff. Oh, the second half started and I completely missed it. Let's catch up. 46 minutes. Ooh, Phoenix on the front foot early. Okay. Wellington looking to get in early here. Ball comes up. Oh, chance. McGarry. Is it McGarry on the left? Ball comes in. Phoenix. Scrambling defense from Wanderers. Good stuff. Comes out outside the box. Oh, what a way to start this second half. Oh, chaos. Okay, okay. Everyone relax. Everyone relax. Benjamin says, in both the Sydney Derby and the Jets game, we had chances to score. If we were more clinical, I honestly think we could have had 6 points by now instead of 2. I agree with you, Ben. I don't think the Wanderers have been all that bad in their opening 2 games. I thought Jets were probably better than them last week, to be honest. I thought Jets were looking more dangerous and more likely for most of the game. But you're right. Wanderers have had chances to win those games. So football's a game of fine margins, as they say. Pardon me. It's a cliche, but yeah. So Wellington Phoenix getting on the front foot once again here early in this second half. Callan Elliott on the ball. Is that a foul? Play on. Tussle for the ball. It is David. Oh, come on, dude. That's a cynical foul there from Ugarkovic. It's chopped him down. In fact, it was Ben Old. It was Ben Old. Oh, wait. All right. Second half. Second half should be tasty. Who's going to make the breakthrough? Ben Old. Good work there. Well, good on him for drawing the foul. Phoenix free kick. Here we go. Wellington Phoenix. Stephen says I go for 2 A-League teams. Oh my goodness. Is that even allowed? Free kick here for Wellington Phoenix. Ball comes in. Katrumba's head's clear. Not very clear though, because it's still on here for Phoenix. Ball can come back in. Oh, it's a shot. Sort of snatched at that one. I think it was Clayton Lewis, was it? Oh no, it was McGarry. Steven says he goes for Mariners and Raw. What an interesting combination of 2 teams to go for as well, if you were to go for 2 teams. Phoenix picking up where they left off in this second half on that front foot. Nice ball down the left wing. Will he get on the end of it? No. David Ball. Whoop. All right. Here we go. Bernie Abini for the Wanderers. Left wing. Traore making the overlap. Here we go. Come on, Adama. Traore gets around his man. Delivery comes in. Decent delivery, but no real contact on it from Ogawa. Still on. Bernie. Is that a strike? I think it is, and it's not on target. Wasted opportunity there for the Wanderers. Traore, again, getting involved in attack. Benjamin says, in the second half, I think we should aim to hold some possession and then go forward, but more importantly, hold our structure. I agree. There was some times where I feel like they played for that long ball way too quickly. They went for that. They were just sort of really snatching at that counter attack when they should have been, just take a second to think about it a bit more, because there was a number of times where they just gave away the ball on the counter attack too quickly. All right, Wellington Phoenix pushing forward here. Ball comes across here towards Callan Elliott. Got Bernie Abini for company. Back for Rufa. It's David Ball. McGarry. Oh no, that's Laws rather. This is Piscopo on the ball. The strike. It's a low one, and he didn't quite catch it very well. Easy save for Mejias. Okay, a little bit more open in the second half, eh? Some better ball movement, it seems, as well. It almost is more of like a 4-3-3 for the Wanderers. You can see Ugarkovic just sitting at the base of that midfield, and Rodwell is even advancing himself a little bit higher at times. Ben says, because I think we lost our structure somewhat last week, and that was what enabled Jets to do the damage on the break. Yeah. Yeah, it just became too easy for the Jets to exploit some of that space, especially on the wings last week, for sure. So far, we've done, and this is purely coincidence that I've now done watch-alongs for all 3 Wanderers games so far, for their 3 opening A-League fixtures. But that's purely coincidental. Bernie, Hamed. Tomo Hamed gets around his man. Chance here, Wanderers. Hamed in the box. He should have cut back inside onto his right and go for the dig, man. Tim Payne is having a go at Callan Elliott right now. Oh, he is salty. He is not happy. Tim Payne is not a happy man. Okay. Corner stats up here. 4 for Wellington, 1 for Wanderers. Here we go. Chance in the corner towards Bernie. Headed clear though. Wellington keep it in. Let's see a goal. All right, who's grabbing the first goal here? Who's grabbing the goal in the second half? When are we going to see these subs? I reckon we'll see these subs real soon, actually. I reckon we'll see these subs. We need some shift. We need some change in the game. Ball's coming forward here towards Hooper, who's broken through. Gary Hooper! Where's the shot, dude? Reece Williams. Well done. Wow. All good DOS, bro. Thanks for tuning in. Gary Hooper breaking away there for Phoenix. Oh, it was a fantastic challenge from Reece Williams. Brilliant stuff. Antonis. Oh, good pass, Antonis, to find Rodwell. A little bit better from the Wanderers, you know. Doesn't work out. Is that Aquilina again? Just that forward pass. Just overweighted it. Overshot it. Beanie. Hamed to Ogawa. Here we go. Ogawa, what is he going to do? Hamed. Oh, looking for that return pass. It just wasn't on. They're almost looking for passes that just are not clearly not on. The Wanderers, that is. Hamed surely offside? Yep. Yep. Bring on Demi. Bring on Dimitri. Which team has been more dominant? I feel like Wellington probably been the better side, but it's been close. But yeah, Wellington, I'd have to say. They're just looking that the defensive shape is fantastic again. And in attack, they've probably had they've looked more likely in attack. Especially the back end of that first half. Piscopo had some good chances. And even early here in the second. Gary Hooper almost sneaking in. And they might get forward again here. Chance. Phoenix. Long range strike. Ooh. That was better. Ben Old. Ben Old cutting it on his left. And it's just wide. Okay. Decent effort. Decent effort. I feel like a player who's got a bit of promise, Ben Old. You know, just those little things that he shows in his game. Ball chipped forward towards a beanie. Don't think it should. Nah, yep. Free goal kick. Yep. Easy. Easy stuff. So yeah, when you compare the two teams and when they're moving forward, it just feels a bit more just sort of, you know, hit and hope for Wanderers, whereas with Wellington it's a bit more you know, they're a bit more precise. They think about it a bit more, you know what I mean? They've got the right players on the pitch, Wanderers. You know, it's not like they're missing the quality. Terry Antonis is a fantastic midfielder. Jack Rodwell's there. And then two, you know, pacey attacking wingers in Abini and Ogawa. And Hammett up top is capable of finishing off goals. So the ingredients are there for Wanderers. It's just like, where is it going wrong? Why isn't it clicking for them? Is it the coach? And then you start to think, is it Carl Robinson? Because, you know, they've got the personnel there. You've got a squad that is capable of really performing. But it's just not clicking. Yes, indeed. Paramount Plus. Watching the game on Paramount Plus, the streaming service. Chris still going 1-1. That's right. Elliott on the ball. Out wide. Ben Old. Rufa. Ball. Phoenix building nicely. And will they win the corner? Goal kick. Rhys Williams again. Holding his ground quite well. Rhys Williams is such a key cog to that Wanderers defense we've seen this season already. Almost coming up to the 60th minute mark. We want to see those subs, man. Want to see something different injected into this game, I reckon. David Ball wins a corner this time. There we go. All right. Wellington Phoenix, can they create something off this opportunity? It would really make the game more interesting for both sides if there was a goal scored, especially against the Wanderers here. Really force them to push a bit more on attack. Comes out here, long range strike. Good hit. Oh, good save. Was it McGarry? Yep, McGarry with that long range strike, and Mahir's forced into a save. We've seen a couple of these long range strikes in this game go wayward, but that was a good hit, good contact, McGarry. And it's going to be another corner here. Oh, bit of banter in the box. Bit of hello. Oh, bit of a shove there from Traore on David Ball. Traore always loves a chat. We saw that at Melbourne Victory plenty of times last season. Let's play the game. Oh, they're getting into each other again, man. Oh, no. Doesn't work out for Phoenix. Benjamin says, I hope that we are able to open the scoring and perhaps get a result tonight. Still remaining optimistic. It's round 3 and we are still needing a win. That's the thing for, that's the interesting thing to bring up as well, actually. You've reminded me. If Wanderers don't get a result in this game, that's 3 games without a win. 3 draws, isn't terrible, obviously, but 3 games without a win, especially for Wanderers fans, they'll be concerned with that. They will be concerned. Phoenix already have got their first win of the season, so that little bit of, less pressure. I think they'd take a draw. I think they would take a draw. Having said that, they're going to go for the win for sure, of course, as well. So it is certainly going to open up once we head towards these last 10 minutes. All right, Tom Mohamed on the ball for Wanderers. What can they do? We need to see a bit more quality in attack for the Wanderers. Terry Antonis looks to play the ball in. What is that? See what I mean, man? Wanderers in attack. Like, where is it? Why are they playing these balls that just aren't on? Terry Antonis. Terry Antonis is usually a good distributor of the ball. At times, he's made some great passes, but at other times, it's just like, what's going on? Yellow card for Traore. Benjamin says, I think in the A-League, I would say that you need 10 plus to win 10 plus games to get and get 40 plus points to make it safely to the finals. 35 points last season still wasn't enough. Yeah, I mean, last season was as close as ever to make it into the finals. So many teams contesting for that top 6 in those last few rounds. Even by the last week, it was still being decided who was finishing where. I remember my Mariners were like almost a risk at dropping out with a few weeks to go, but we ended up finishing 3rd. Ball comes in, the free kick from Phoenix. Chance is on. Nice switch of play. It's worked out here for Lewis. Hooper. No foul play on. Now I'm going to go back to the keeper. Bernie. Who's dominating? Probably Wellington. They're not. I wouldn't say they're dominant. I don't think anyone's dominating, but Wellington are having the better chances for sure. Free kick from Wanderers. It's on. Oh my gosh, chance! That's got to be a goal. That's got to be a goal. Across the line. Oh, drama. Oh, drama. Wellington Phoenix are coming the other way. Counter-attack. It is on. Wellington Phoenix are in here, man. Big chance. Piscopo. Rennie Piscopo. Chips it across. Dude, that had to cross the line. Oh, my gosh. They're checking VAR. Let's see the replay. Stephen Lucas having a chat to the VAR. Here we go. Tom Mohamed strike. Oh, it's close. It's so close, dude. Oh, it's so close. It's like, honestly, that's like inconclusive just looking at that. I'm not convinced that the hole's a ball across the line. I'm not convinced. It was a great. Oh, it's a goal. Oh, it's a goal. It's a goal. Wanderers, it's been given. No way, dude. Wanderers, you'd have to say against the run of play, have taken the lead. 1-0. Drama. Ah, man. I want another look at that, man. It didn't look like across the line. Ahmed scores against his former side. We've got another replay here. Let's have a sneaky look. Ball came in, headed over the top. It was on. And Hamed, probably was just. That's close, right? That's so close. How did Sale miss that ball? He was going up to that punch. How did he miss that? Maybe you even have to ask about a potential. Was there a? Nah, no foul there on Sale. But McGarry on the line, man. Dude. Goal awarded. Drama. What do you guys think? Was that over the line? Goal? No goal? Man. I don't know, dude. Look, like, based on the camera angles, there's no decisive. There's no. It's not clear that it went over the line. Like, on those replays, you can't look at that and say it clearly went over the line. Like, regardless, it was close, hey? Benjamin says, yeah, OG, that was marginal. So close. So crazy close, man. Especially when it's at speed like that and the player like just smashes it off the line. Like, it's so... I honestly, I feel for the referees in that instance because it's like, how can you even tell? And they don't have an angle. They don't have an angle that's like right on the goal line. So it's like... that's why, I'm not familiar with how goal line technology works in like the Premier League and stuff like that. But why don't we have that in the A-League? Is it just the technology in the stadiums? Like, that isn't a viable option. But obviously in the Premier League, they have goal line technology. Like, they know for sure if a ball crosses the line. Whereas as far as I know for the A-League, it's just the VAR has to have a look at the replays. And off those replays, I don't know. Conscript says, it's near impossible to tell from the camera angles they have. Yeah, it's exactly right. It's, and like, the on-field decision is no goal. Referee says no goal. Linesman, who probably has the best view, and maybe he was obstructed with his view because there's a lot of players in the box. Everyone says no goal. So for VAR to award it a goal, they have to be certain that it crossed the line. And there's no way looking at those replays that they can be certain that ball crossed the line. Right? But anyway, goal's been awarded. Game on. Benjamin said it's certainly, being up 1-0 certainly soothed some anxiety for the Wanderers fans. That's right. Soothed that anxiety for the Wanderers fans. And all of a sudden, the game looks a whole lot different. It looked like Wellington Phoenix were going to be the first team to score. Now they have to chase the game. And Wanderers can chill out a bit. You can see they're controlling the ball a bit here, knocking it around. Okay. Steven says no goal. I definitely thought no goal for sure. Not for sure. I shouldn't say for sure. It was super close. Like, I'm not that upset with the decision, but as I just said, nothing conclusive. So it's a bold one to award. All right, Wanderers on the front foot here. Again, is it Aquilina? Is it Thomas Aquilina again? He's overcooked his pass again. It's turning into a habit. Because it's the fourth time he's done it this game. Was that Aquilina? Apologies if it wasn't Aquilina. Fuctale's not happy. Well, 20 minutes to go in this game. Wellington Phoenix. I've got some substitutes on the bench. Luca Prusso, Nicholas Pennington, Benny Wayne. Are these guys going to come onto the field, make an impact? Neon says, I wonder if they could just get some sensors under the goal line to make sure if it's a goal or not. Well, how do they do it in Premier League? Does anyone know how they actually do it? Like, the actual goal line technology? I don't actually know how that works. I imagine they have some sort of sensors or cameras or something around the goal. I don't know. Nick asks, what's wrong with Tate Russell? I don't think anything's wrong with him at the moment. I think he's been involved in the squad, but Thomas Aquilina is getting picked ahead of him at the moment. at right back. But yeah, if Aquilina's looked shaky this game, so maybe injecting Tate Russell's what's needed. It's a sub that they made last week, I think, bringing on Russell for Aquilina. But 71 minutes and still no subs, which is you probably thought you would have seen some by now. Oh, player down. Is that Tom Hammett down for Wanderers? Phoenix, chance here. Piscopo. Great tackle there. It was it Antonis? No, Igarkovic, I think. Phoenix played it. Wanderers played down. Gian says, I think Petratos will be dangerous off the bench. Yeah, I think we'll see Demi real soon. Okay. Well, look, if the goal ends with a 1-0 scoreline, then it sort of balances things out a little bit for both teams, I feel like, when you look at the A-League ladder. Yeah, Dimmy's about to come on. You could see him getting ready to go. Dimmy and Najareen, double sub, being prepared. I imagine it'll be for the two wingers. Or even Rodwell. Rodwell might come off. I feel like he's probably still getting up to full match fitness. Or is it Tomer Hemmer coming off as well? It is Hamed coming off. Oh, is he coming off? Or is he just having a snack? Having a sneaky snack? What is it that they eat there? I've seen that a lot. They have those these tubes that they eat. There we go. The winger's coming off. The winger's coming off. Changes for West Sydney Wanderers. Chris says, I reckon 2-1 Wanderers. That would make for an entertaining finish. Maybe a Wellington equaliser soon. The Wanderers to grab a winner at the end. Could see it happening. But of course, you can see the lineups there. Petratos and Najareen on the field. Petratos on that left side. Najareen on the right. Yeah, it is more of a 4-3-3 that Wanderers have been playing. Nice little move there, McGarry. Oh! Was that a handball? Chance here, Phoenix. Into the box. Edge of the box. Cross. Comes in. Still on. Waiting for Phoenix. Dama Traore has looked pretty good this game. Yeah, I agree. He's generally a pretty consistent performer. He was obviously pretty mixed at Melbourne Victory last season, as the whole team was for them last year. But yeah, he's looked solid again tonight. So, and he's always keen to get involved in attack. All right, Najareen on the right for Wanderers, fresh legs. What's he going to do? Is he going to win the foul? He is indeed, and it's going to be a yellow card here for is that McGarry? Nah, it's Rufer. Neon asks, do I call it soccer or football? Football. Football. I can't remember the last time I called it soccer. I feel like when I'm actually, funny enough, when I'm playing soccer, when I'm playing it, I feel like I call it soccer. Like I'm playing it with friends or whatever. But watching it, I only ever say football. Yeah. Traore went to Western Sydney Wanderers. He did indeed. All right, free kick here for Wanderers. The second goal would be massive and would really make it difficult for Wellington to come back. All right. Oh, short ball. Set play. Here we go. Looking for Nazarene on the pass. Didn't work out. Long ball forward for Williams. It's going to fall. Nice pass in. Chance Wanderers. Is it Rodwell? It is Rodwell, and it's going to be a corner. Almost catching Phoenix out there. Nice little pass in there, and Rodwell with a good chance. It's going to be another set piece here. That was a great pass in from Hamed. And Rodwell. Okay. Corner here, Wanderers. Here we go. Physical stuff in the box. Traore. Petrados. Ball comes in. Decent cross. Headed clear. Little bit shaky. Since that goal's been scored, it's looked a little bit shaky for Phoenix, but they'll spring it on the counter again. Good ball through. Oh, now it's going to roll through to Mejias. Ooh. Neon says, I don't know why, but I feel that Wanderers have played better in the second half. In second halves this season. You're probably not wrong, man. I mean, we saw it against Newcastle. They were certainly better in that second half against the Jets, and then in this game they've regained a bit more control. They've looked a bit more content on the ball. You know, a little bit more safe. Shorty says, we all know Mariners are the best, though, of course. All right, here we go. Wanderers on the front foot again now. Forcing Phoenix back. Antonis. He's been heavily involved today. Spreading it wide for Petrados. Dimitri. Go looking for that far post towards Nazarene. Corner. Yep. Or towards Hamed, actually. Oh, they're showing another replay of the goal. And upon that angle, it looks like it's in. The fact that they've paused it there. But still. Angles, man. Angles. All right. Another chance here for Wanderers to grab a second. Petrados can make a good delivery. And it is a good one here. And it's just going to go wide. Okay. Gian says Western Sydney Wanderers have looked a lot better this half. I think since scoring that goal, yeah, they've looked like the better side now, and they've had a few decent chances to grab a second. Don't rule out Wellington Phoenix though, as we enter the 80th, the final 10 minutes. We enter the 80s. Wellington Phoenix. Let's see some substitutions. They're still running with the same 11 at the start of the game. The Posnan in the stands from the Wanderers fans. Western Sydney win a throw up the field. As there's going to be some more changes here. Is it Phoenix making the subs? Surely. Good showing there in the stands, as we can see from Western Sydney Wanderers, from the fans. It is Wayne Train. Ben Wayne coming on the field. Oh, Clayton Lewis has come off and just smashed a chair down onto the floor. Not happy. Chance here, Wanderers. Building nicely. Antonis with the strike. Nice. Ooh. Terry Antonis, decent strike on the ball. So Clayton Lewis off the field. maybe means Ben Alter to central midfield, maybe. Potential. Alrighty. Some more attacking thrust from Wellington Phoenix with Ben Wayne now on the field. Gian says Wayne is such a nice sub to bring off the bench. Good option. Jack Rodwell is being replaced as well. He's had a solid game. Mortakutis coming on, so a defensive change. Will they be shifting? Does Mortakutis slot in as sort of a holding midfielder? Looks like he will. All right. Tass is on. Tass Mortakutis is on the field for Wanderers. Here is Mortakutis. In for Nazarene. Rami. Ball in. Corner. All right. 83 minutes gone. We're going to see one more goal for sure. I just know it. This almost feels quite similar to last week's Friday night game, hey? Antonis chips it in. Oh, almost catching Ollie Sale out. Okay, Wellington Phoenix need to roll the dice here. Let's go. Callan Elliott cutting inside. Oh, it's Piscopo into midfield. My bad. Wellington Phoenix knocking the ball around. Wanderers not giving them much space at all. Gian says Antonis has looked lively this game. He has. Overall, he's been good. Apart from a couple of wayward passes. He's actually been very involved. Chance here. Wanderers. Petrados. It looks like that's Mortakutis there. Going back for Ugarkovic having a dig. He's going to go wide. But yeah, Antonis has looked good. More of I think it suits him playing in the slightly more advanced role rather than just sitting back as one of the number sixes. All right, ball forward here for Wellington. Oh, a head clash. Oh, elbow up, according to the referee from David Ball. Yellow card for David Ball. Oh yeah, dude. Went straight in with the arm. Okay, here we go. Can Western Sydney Wanderers hold out? Can the Wanderers hold out? Is there a late equaliser for Wellington Phoenix? Is there a second goal for Western Sydney Wanderers? Free kick played long from Mahias. Nazarene closing them down. Let's see the Wayne train. Let's see Ben Wayne. Let's get these guys on the ball. These attacking players. Callan Elliott going for the switch of play. Nazarene cuts it off. Forward again, but no one offering an option in the middle for Phoenix. Wanderers, credit to Wanderers who were second best in the first half, but second half have held out, grabbed the goal, and look like they're going to grab the win here in the end. Traore's forward here for Wanderers and will win a corner. Well done, Traore, who's provided an option in attack all night. Okay. All right, corner here for Wanderers. Nazarene goes short to Antonis. Back for Nagy. Antonis. Or Garkovic looked strong in midfield once again. Let's go. Come on, Phoenix. Want to get something out of this game. Come on. Here we go. Josh Law's on the ball with a lot of space in front of him. Utilising it. Look at this Wanderers pushing right back. Ball comes in. Gary Hooper. Gary Hooper's... I don't think we've seen him play a full game so far. And he's having a couple of rounds. But he's getting a solid run here. Oof, good block. All right, here we go. Ball comes is Jarkovic forcing it forward. Petrados now on the ball. Wanderers not rushing in attack. Dimitri goes back. It's Mortakudis. Katrumbus goes back. Final minute of regular time. Nazarene on the ball. Offside? Yep. Wanderers basically driving back into a 4-5-1 now. Ball comes in here for Phoenix. Is it going to fall for Wayne? Play goes on. Rufer. Long ball. Nah, not even close, bro. It's not the first time Rufer's had a long ball that's just not been on. He's done that a few times now. You get the sense that maybe Phoenix are missing someone like Cam Devlin in midfield. Just the industry that he brought to that midfield. Wellington win a free kick in their own half. 4 minutes of injury time, which sounds fair. All right, another long ball here for Phoenix. They're going direct. Ben Wayne commits the free kick on Reese Williams. Reese, once again, solid at the back. Wanderers captain. This Wanderers defence look like they're going to hold on to their second clean sheet of the season so far. So, look, from a defensive point of view, Wanderers have made a decent start to the season. Mejias goes long again. Wellington Phoenix need a little bit more urgency. Let's go. Once again, Wanderers slotting back. Wellington looking to utilise this space. Piscopo, switch of play. Oh, it's a nice ball. Callan Elliott wins the corner. That was a nice pass there from Piscopo. Nazarene has to play it out. All right, we're into injury time, and Phoenix have a free corner here. They've got to go for this. They've got to get someone on the ball. They've got to get ahead on the ball. Who's it going to be? Ben Wayne. Ben Wayne's a target in there. He's probably the tallest player on the field. Alex Rufer as well. Ball comes in for Phoenix. Keeper's up there. Ollie Sale's up there, man. I didn't even see him there. Now Ollie Sale has to sprint back. Oh my God. It's going to be a goal. Oh no. Oh, it's the second goal for Wanderers. Oh, insane. Why? Why does Ollie... You still have 2 minutes to play. It's not like it's the final action of the game and Ollie Sale goes up and Wanderers have grabbed the easiest second goal they have scored in their 10-year history. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's hilarious. Was it Johnny Katrumbis? Was it Johnny Katrumbis of all people? Oh my goodness me. Ball comes in. Ollie Sale's up there. You see him in his blue kit. Wanderers deal with it and they spring away. And yeah, it's Johnny Katrumbis. Oh, incredible. Incredible. Oh, dude. Benjamin says, icing on the cake. Oh, what a way to finish it off. Oh, I just can't believe that. I throwing up your keeper when there's clearly it was over. It was like 2.5 minutes to go. Like, if Wanderers were going to clear it, they were going to go away for their counter-attack. It's game over, says Benjamin. I think so, hey. As Tate Russell prepares to come to the field for Western Sydney Wanderers. Tom Ahmed coming off. That's right, Jared. Goal for Wanderers. 2-0. Wowee. We'll throw Russell up top. Yep. All right. I know that's the position that Tate Russell isn't playing in the lineup graphic, but we've just thrown him on for the last couple of minutes. As Phoenix look to snatch a goal back over the bar from Ben Old. Good stuff tonight from the Wanderers. That's right. Thanks for the call, Lockie. Thanks, Brad. Appreciate it, man. Super keen for the first game of the season next Saturday against MacArthur. Should be a good one. That should be an interesting one, eh? Jared says good to get the 3 points. Wanderers have held out, grabbed the goals when they've got the chances, and makes their start to their season look a lot more impressive. You know, a win, 2 draws, 2 clean sheets in there as well, and that's full time, man. That is full time. Well, how about that? Western Sydney Wanderers claiming victory. Wow. So, Wellington Phoenix lose. Wellington Phoenix lose after, as I just mentioned there in commentary, a 13-game win streak across dating back to last season. So Wanderers picking up a 2-0 win. What do you guys make of it, man? First win of the season for Western Sydney Wanderers. Very interesting, right? A game that Wellington probably had the better of the chances in overall. Overall, I felt like. But Wanderers, as I mentioned just before, grabbing the goals when they got the chances. Wellington 0, Wanderers 2. And as I mentioned earlier, I was talking about in the stream about 20 minutes ago. This sort of result, you know, Wanderers 3 points, it now sort of balances out the table even more. When you look at, you know, the form now for either side. For Wellington Phoenix, now it's one win, 1 draw, 1 loss. For Wanderers, 1 win, 2 draws, and 2 clean sheets. So, from a Wanderers point of view, that's pretty decent. It looks a lot better now, hey. Benjamin says 5 points, 1 win, 2 draws, no losses. 4 goals and 2 against. Look, it's decent, dude. That's good, man. I know Wanderers expect a lot from their club, but if I was a Wanderers fan, I'd be stoked with that result. After, you know, that easily could have gone another way. Wellington probably should have had a goal in that first half. Created some good chances. But yeah, man, Neon says, didn't expect it, but felt like we just came back well in the second half. I am a Spurs fan. Yeah. Got the last season's away kit on. But, yeah, just it wasn't clicking there for Wellington Phoenix in the end, was it? Especially in that second half. When Wanderers got that first goal, it shifted. It shifted. That the final 15 minutes was pretty much all Wanderers then, and Wellington were almost on the back foot there. But yeah, man, it's gonna make for an interesting next few rounds. Now that both these sides have now won, which is important for the teams to grab their first wins, just to get good to get that first one out of the way. For Wellington Phoenix, they travel once again up to Newcastle to face Newcastle Jets this time in Newcastle. That is next week's Friday night game. I'll be doing a watch along for that next week. Newcastle taking Wellington Phoenix. And then Western Sydney Wanderers, as Bradley mentioned just earlier, Western Sydney Wanderers taking on Macarthur FC at Bankwest Stadium for a Sydney derby there. West to southwest Sydney derby at 7:45 next Saturday night. How good. Neil says, so we're actually creating goals. I hope we learn from our mistakes this game and play even better next game. Oh, look, I think this Wanderers side, what we've learned now from the Wanderers is that I think slowly, game by game, they're looking more and more impressive. This formation that seemed to work a bit, the changes of bringing on, I'll bring the lineups back up so I can sort of refer to them. Obviously, Tate Russell wasn't playing striker at the end, but the Wanderers started without Dimitri Petratos and sort of played the three-man midfield. A bit more of a flat midfield, if you like, with Ugarkovic central and Antonis on the left, and it was Rodwell on the right, who all three looked really solid the whole game. And I think that worked, man. I think I'd be surprised if Robinson made any changes against Macarthur next week to that Wanderers starting 11, because I think it worked for them. And in defence, again, looking pretty solid. They were shaky for patches against Newcastle last week, but once again, solid today. And for Wellington Phoenix, it wasn't a terrible performance by them. As I mentioned, I felt like they dominated for a good portion of the game. And in that first half, should have had a goal for sure. Piscopo having a couple decent chances. So yeah, it as I mentioned, it just makes it really exciting now for knowing that both teams have. There's still neither team that has come away, and if Wanderers had lost here, it'd be a completely different emotion for Wanderers fans. But it's 100% the other way now for Western Sydney Wanderers. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this live watch along. We're doing these every single week. Next one will be next week, next Friday, as Newcastle Jets take on Wellington Phoenix. We'll be doing a watch along for that one. If you want to stay up to date to all of the A-League content here, the round review will be dropping on Monday, breaking down all the A-League action from this past weekend. Hope to see you in that one on Monday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. I genuinely mean that. I hope you have a nice weekend. Hope first weekend of summer. And have a good one.